The fallout from Trump's devastating tariff renegotiations at the G7 summit has come crashing down around the feet of Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. President Trump's economic advisor and director of the United States National Economic Council didn't hold back on Trudeau's backstabbing remarks made as President Trump left the G7 summit early to negotiate a historic peace deal with North Korea that affects the entire world.
The president called the Canadian Prime Minister weak and dishonest. What exactly did he say to get this kind of response from the president?
Well, to be honest with you, Prime Minister Trudeau, who, by the way, I respect, I've worked with him in good faith, getting through a good communique on Friday and Saturday. So he holds a press conference. The president's barely out of there on the plane to North Korea, and he starts insulting us. You know, Trudeau should have known better.
But why pick a public fight with a friend to impress an enemy?
Well, hey, who picked the fight?
But
I'm arguing Trudeau picked the fight. And instead of being a good push to the Singapore-North Korean talks, Trudeau decides to come out and play to domestic political consumption and take potshots at the American president who is representing the rest of the world. That's just not fair play.
Why?
Canadians did not take it lightly. That the United States has moved forward with significant tariffs on our steel and aluminum industry. Particularly did not take lightly the fact that it's based on a national security reason that for Canadians who either themselves or whose parents or community members have stood shoulder to shoulder with American soldiers in far-off lands and conflicts from the First World War onwards, that it's kind of insulting. And I highlighted that it was not helping in our renegotiation of NAFTA, and that it would be with regret, but it would be with absolute certainty and firmness that we move forward with retaliatory measures on July 1st, applying equivalent tariffs to the ones that the Americans have unjustly applied to us. I have made it very clear to the president that it is not something we relish doing, but it is something that we absolutely will do, because Canadians, we're polite, we're reasonable, but we also will not be pushed around.
Of course, the usual minions of globalism came out of the woodwork to bash the Trump administration's deconstruction of the economic pillars of globalism.
The President of the United States to walk into that session and to essentially blow it up and disrespect our allies while embracing Russia and giving benefits to China, countries that are not our allies, and in the case of Russia, indeed our declared adversary, is very worrisome and very destructive. And it leaves the United States isolated in the world and our allies wondering if they can count on us and we on them. So we are in a very dangerous moment, I believe. And I think John McCain is very right to tell the world on behalf of the American people on a bipartisan basis that we do care about them. We do care about our allies. We're committed to American leadership. We're committed to an open and free and fair trading system. And just because we have at the present a president of the United States who seems to be going in an opposite direction, don't give up on the United States. Understand that on a bipartisan basis, the United States Democratic leaders and Republican leaders want to see America be strong and have the friends and allies that we've always had.
I'm not so sure John's right about where America is on trade. The Bernie Sanders element of the Democratic Party doesn't stand for free trade. Hillary Clinton said she would get out of the Trans-Pacific Partnership if she had become president. There's a movement in our party that Trump seized that got him the nomination and eventually become president of the United States. So I'm not so sure a majority of Americans believe that globalization and free trade is in our interest. I believe that. John McCain believes it. But the reason we're having these problems here at home, Brexit, Italy, there's a movement all over the world to look inward, not outward. And I think it's a mistake, but I'm not so sure most Americans agree with John McCain and Lindsey Graham.
Already, U.S. Steel is seeing jobs returning to the United States. But the uncertainty is rampant as the United States is pulling out of the depths of a globalist economic quagmire. John Bound reporting for Infowars.com.
Staying healthy on the go is just as important as staying healthy at home. But sometimes supplements don't work fast enough. That's why InfoWars Life has created a powerful new addition to the Super Blue line, Super Blue Silver Immune Gargle. Available in 1 ounce, 3.5 ounce, and 16-ounce bottles, Immune Gargle is perfect for the bathroom, kitchen, or wherever you go. The incredible new purifying formula is dentist recommended for daily use whenever you feel like you need to stay clean. As a powerful hand purifier or oral cleansing formula, just a small spray will help you stay clean when you feel surrounded by toxins. With powerful yet simple ingredients, Immune Gargle features Silver Sol Nano Silver for a powerful cleansing alternative. With Super Blue Silver Immune Gargle, staying toxin-free is easy and affordable. Help stop the spread of toxins and stay healthy with Super Blue Silver Immune Gargle. Only available at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com.